Hi, this is Ross Payton, just letting you know that I've launched a crowdfunding campaign for The Night Clerk. It's an architectural horror scenario zine based on the popular actual play episode of the same name. You're trapped in an infinite labyrinth. Can you escape? There's a link to the backer kit page which explains the zine in more detail in the show notes. If you back at the deluxe level, you'll get access to actual plays of The Night Clerk in different systems. One of these playtests connects to our run of Impossible Landscapes. Check it out. Thank you for supporting RPPR and enjoy this episode of Impossible Landscapes. Hello and welcome to session 10 of Impossible Landscapes, a radio serial adaptation of a play for role-playing public radio. In the last part of our serial, our players, of course, three of the agents, were in the forests of Tennessee with Dr. Dahlin. They're hostage as they were attempting to glean some information from him. Jørgen was alone in the hospital in New York City. And of course, Jørgen eventually managed to escape to the sewers to meet Gary, his good friend.
Yeah, good guy Gary.
Good guy Gary. So, but as we begin now, as dusk falls, Yersinia, Ryan, and Marley are looking at Dahlin, who is sitting on the ground, tied up to a tree, looking not really afraid anymore as night falls. He is rather calm, rather placid looking as he gazes impassively at the three of you. And yeah, it is very quiet in the forest right now as you have to begin to break out your flashlights to see as the sun sets.
So if I remember right last time, I figured out through the handy nifty book of demons that I have. Mm-hmm, what was that called again? The Daemonium or something like that?
The Ars Goetia.
Okay. So I just have the standard.
Yeah.
Okay.
There might be other books I might have given you.
The Norton Book of Demonology.
Yeah.
This is the St. James version of the...
Yeah, it says none of the demons are gay. It's weird.
I know.
They cut all that out.
All right. So if I remember right, through the book, I basically figured out that Dahlin is fucking useless, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
You actually tried to summon him as a demon, and
right.
Yeah, he just called you.
He's a useless fucking little man, just like any psychologist.
Burned the free favor for a phone call, essentially.
So I still have something I want from him, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll sit down across from him, and I will ask, do you prefer to be called Forrest during the night, or is Dr. Dahlin your preferred moniker?
I prefer Dahlin.
Just Dahlin. So friendly now. So, Dahlin, how much influence do you have at Dorchester House, or over your daytime counterpart?
Oh, well, I am the daytime counterpart. I suppose you're referring to Dr. Friend.
No, I mean the daytime counterpart. There is, I'm unsure if you're aware of it or not, but a marked change in your behavior and knowledge as day and night come to pass. Though, of course, you could simply be playing the fool.
What are you looking for? What do you want from me?
I want you to close Dorchester House. None of the people that are there should have anything from that place visited upon them. That is a den of nightmares.
Well, it's not up to me. You would have to get a decree. A royal decree, if you would.
A royal decree. So you're saying that regardless of the machinations of the state, you would listen to a royal decree over anything else?
The crown is the state.
Let me clarify. What crown are you referring to?
The king's crown, of course.
Of course, the king's crown. So if I come to you with a royal decree, you would see to it that Dorchester House is closed, that Dr. Friend is deposed, and that the people at Dorchester would be relocated accordingly.
Yes, of course. I would have no choice but to obey the crown. I am a loyal subject, after all.
Okay. Huh. You're surprisingly agreeable.
Well, you have me at a disadvantage.
Do I? I don't believe that quite. I really don't believe that, my dear friend Dahlin. I believe, what was it? Before this little conversation, you told me you're here and everywhere?
I suppose I did.
Huh?
But I'm no longer in Dorchester House, as you can see. We're outside. We're in a forest somewhere. So I would be happy, but you would have to get a decree signed by the king himself. You would have to go all the way to the palace.
The palace, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And I assume the palace is
In
the brothel
Carcosa?
bin?
Well, the brothel bin will lead you to Carcosa. And at the center of Carcosa is the palace.
Okay. Good to know. Well
you
done.
are in
Go
the
ahead.
orbit of... You're already in the orbit of Carcosa. You realize this.
I have long since realized this, yes. We are very sick individuals, aren't we?
I wouldn't say sick. You are simply caught in the gravity, the event horizon of Carcosa, if you will. And you cannot fight against gravity. You have to make your way through it, through the center, and only through there can you go out.
The only way out is through, of course. It's not the first time I've heard it. Seems that this whole time it's just different faces repeating the same thing, isn't it?
Everything you know is false. And you have only gained a glimpse of the world as it truly is. It's the play. The play's the thing. It's at the center of all things. All events, people, and places issue from it, and not the other way around. Think of it as an Ouroboros that vomits out and devours the world. Once you see this, once you understand this, you will come under the attention and the sway of the king. And then there, you must make your way to the palace of Carcosa. Once you get to Carcosa, you can plea your case at the palace. But you only have so much time before the ball ends. So you must hurry now.
I think we'll do just that. You've been surprisingly easy to talk with, Dallin. I must admit, though, I do quite hate you. Quite a bit.
I'm only playing my role.
Yes, I know, but I am too. I'm sure you understand. And it is my role to hate you.
Oh, I see. I must have not read that part of the script.
Yes, I can imagine that you're not very practiced. Your performance has been slipshod. Well, I think with that, I just want to, get up, turn around, and start walking back to the car.
Okay.
Fuck this guy. He can figure out how to get himself untied.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So Marley, Ryan, are you doing anything? Or are you just gonna get in the car and leave?
Absolutely, just get in the car. Fuck that guy.
Okay.
He's apparently a demon. Nah, we ain't taking him.
Okay. Who's driving, by the way? I forgot who's the driver of your red Jaguar.
I mean, I think still the best driver.
All right.
I still can't get over this midlife crisis mobile that they're in.
I forget it's a red fucking Jaguar every time we're not talking about the car, and then it hits you. Fuck God.
Right, which one of us can drive manual again?
Yeah,
Marley.
Me.
All right, Marley. As you pull out, you look back in the rear view mirror just for a moment, and there are a bunch of ropes around a tree.
Of course.
Yeah, there are.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, in a dark place somewhere underground, Jørgen awakens. Your body is intact, and you feel stronger. Add a point of strength.
Interesting.
I mean, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah.
This I will gladly do.
And you are fully healed.
Yes.
Oh.
No.
It's a really good hospital, yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's right. He got painkillers last time. It was really, I remember now.
Mm-hmm. I assume that is exactly what happened.
I assume I can feel
Mm-hmm.
not only that my wounds are gone, but that there's a sense of vitality that's new.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna take my time here and sort of limber up and test the movements of my body and see what's different and what's the same and just try to get used to it.
There are scars where you were previously injured, but they are long since healed. Like,
So it looks like it's been like months or years instead
Mhm.
of hours. Sure.
yeah. It is stone and concrete. You are on a stone slab. And you can see, you can't see any light, but you can somehow see the walls of this tunnel. And that's when you see a dark shape that even you can't make out. And you hear Gara's voice issue from it. Hello, Jørgen.
Hello.
I'm glad you answered my call.
I'm glad I was able to make it. It wasn't easy.
It seems I have learned that others in our... I am not alone, as you know. There are others in my, I guess, nest? The word for it? And they are not happy.
The one who wore Diana Cabrini, I don't think she was all the way wrong. I do think that I'm tainted.
Ah,
I don't seek to stay in the nest. I just needed the strength to destroy my enemies.
I see. I do not know much or any I have tried to ask the priest of what is this thing. He mentioned a word. Perhaps you've heard of it. Carcosa.
Yes.
But he would not speak on the nature of this word or what kind of threat it represented. But it seemed greater than our own. It seemed I had not seen the priest react in such a way before.
I have only a layman's understanding, but it is as if reality itself can develop cancer. That is Carcosa, as far as I can tell. My goal was never to be one of your tribe or to have a home here, to have safety. I just needed a body that could carry me further than my old one. I am tainted and I don't think that I can be saved. If I were to put it into words, I want the strength to break Carcosa's teeth from inside of its mouth.
Well,
That's how I wish to die.
I gave you this gift so that you would not have to die at all. That we could live together through the ages. As friends. Had I known this, I may not have given you the gift. Not a tool of war. It is
All life
But
is a
it is
tool
already
of
done.
war.
It is already done. I will isolate myself from the nest. I will exile myself so I do not put them at risk. I do not know if I've already tainted them or not, but I will. And I cannot go on the surface. You can still go on the surface, at least for now. You still look as you were. And every time you dream, you will learn more of what are you becoming. But I can send you somewhere. Do you know where your friends were going?
Does Jørgen know that?
Yeah,
Or
you
was
knew
it
about the plan
completely-
about.
Okay.
Yeah, you remember you were in Dorchester House when you got the thing about talking about Elmer Losette.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will give Gary the information that I have.
Ah, yes. I know that area. There are some of our kindred in that area. There is in fact, a cemetery in that area, and I can send you to that cemetery where you will... There may be other of our kind there, or there may be not, but I imagine it will be trivial for you to reconnect with your allies, with your friends.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I will return. Maybe this future that you have envisioned is possible. But what I know is that it isn't possible before more is done against the Yellow King.
I see. Tell Ryan that I cannot give him a gift. I cannot risk further contamination.
As you wish.
Or not. It is up to you. I do not know if Ryan would have accepted it or not. But I will, if you follow me, I will send you to that cemetery. I will lurk beneath the morgue that you know of. And wait for you there.
As we go, I do have one other question.
Yes.
Do you know anything about static protocol?
Yes.
It, whatever it is, tried to stop me, tried to end my life.
I think it's connected with the group that you worked for.
That's troubling.
Decades ago, I remember a spat of killings. In fact, now that it reminds me, there was a fear among them about some sort of cancerous threat spreading too fast. And I believe static protocol, these are whispers that we eavesdropped on. Static protocol was a plan to simply cut out their cancer by killing anyone who touched it.
I see.
But I think it's connected to that. It happened here in New York, decades and decades ago. I don't remember exactly what, because the years blend together. I think it involved a playwright.
So they're trying to fight Carcosa with a power I don't understand.
Well, I think they're trying to simply burn it out, cut it out.
They have soldiers that death can't reach.
Well, how do you know that they're actually still working? They might have been corrupted as well.
It's true.
So, but if you follow me, I will send you to the cemetery.
Jørgen follows.
Yeah. So you follow through a series of tunnels, down and down and down you go. As the recent becomes decayed, neglected stonework, becomes ancient stonework, becomes earth. You don't know how far you are. And in fact, you kind of feel the sense that you're like dreaming but awake as it gets misty and hard for you to follow. You wonder if you are below New York or somewhere else entirely. You hear strange sounds in the distance. Massive caverns open up before you. Things fly above you that, you're glad you can't see that well in the dark yet. And eventually you get to, it starts leading up. Gary points to the path, the ascending path upward, and says, keep following this, and eventually you'll get to the cemetery. And perhaps you'll see one of our kind. Good luck, and I hope you do rip its teeth.
Thank you. I hope that you can return someday without spreading any contagion.
I will wait for you, my friend.
We'll give him a manly nod and ascend.
And yeah, you head up. So meanwhile, road trip for the three agents.
Yeah, I wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay, before we arrive anywhere, unless anybody else had something, I wanted to volunteer some information that could lead to something or could not. It sort of depends.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is for Marley. Marley, I think it's safe to say that you've spent a fair amount of time with Yersinia, and you are probably very attuned to her mannerisms. Usually Yersinia is an extremely put together person. Like, through it all, Yersinia is meticulous to the point of neurosis, which is, that is, there's a reason for that. She's also very rarely reserved or cold. Yersinia is always a, fairly forward or physical person. But after a recent conversation with Dr. Dahlin, specifically the part where we were talking about eternal life and how Marley so desperately assured Yersinia that it had to be Yersinia and that Marley was going to die soon, Yersinia has been very, very cold towards Marley.
Okay, yeah. I think just sort of testing the boundaries then while driving. Are you in the passenger seat or are you in the back?
I'm in the passenger.
Okay.
Make Ryan ride in the back.
Please,
sort of
to the chest.
Yeah.
While driving, at least a couple of times, Marley's just sort of going to rest her hand on your leg, attempting some amount of contact. Okay.
You also notice that Yersinia is doing one of her fucking OCD ticks, which is, touching thumb to a finger and counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just under her breath.
Should we talk now, or do we want to wait
for
privacy?
I mean, Ryan's here. Why not?
Ryan just shifts uncomfortably.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yes. Yes, I wanted to have a fucking messy fight with Ryan in the backseat.
Excellent. Perfect. While I'm driving and in intense pain in vaguely clean bandages. This will be great. I love it. Okay. Yeah.
Do you know why I'm named Yersinia?
Well, no. There are plenty of things.
I'll tell. No, you don't have to guess. Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. I'll go ahead and tell you. Then. So I think it was me who first suggested that this thing we're dealing with might be a virus. I owe that to my late father. He was a virologist, and when I was born, it was a very difficult birth. My mother lost her life during that, and my father, wonderful man as he was, never quite forgave me, and so he took it upon himself to name me Yersinia after the great mortality, Yersinia pestis, the Black Death, that has followed me around my entire life. Everywhere I go, people die. And now you, the one person that I have anything with right now. My last wife is dead. Everybody at that building is dead. Everybody at the McAllister is dead. And we have who knows how much death ahead of us, and my fucking daughter is gone. And now you are telling me that you're not going to last much longer. It has to be me. I have to be the one to live forever and fucking watch everybody around me fucking die forever. That's what's going on.
Is that what you wanted for me instead? How is that good for either of us? How is this even a choice we're talking about if that's one of the possible outcomes?
Hear the radio might be good. We're probably back in reception, guys.
Sin. It's not just because I'm, intermittently bleeding out of whatever passes for skin that's left on me. And it's not just you are the one of us that is most likely to be able to get her back. I have nothing. I don't even have the gross fucking power that I sold my conscience for to be a fucking Fed. I'm burned in that. I've been wrong about everything in my life except you. Did I ever, while we're unburdening things, why not? Did I ever tell you what happened the day I ran away from our compound?
No,
I know
I
suggested I left my sister behind. But the thing is, I wasn't going to. I wasn't supposed to. Because, I'd made so many plans to get out, pay close attention to the patterns, try and figure out how to slip away and get out of that place so I could be my own person. And throughout our lives, we had very little privacy, but there were so many moments.
Your privacy is really important, I hear, guys.
Ryan, shut the fuck up!
Where we would meet our eyes, or we would laugh at things, or I thought that she knew too. And instead that night, when I woke her up and I had everything ready, she was going to scream. And so I had to choke out my sister and leave her bound up in a closet with a little alarm clock that I found so someone would find her. The first thing I was ever really wrong about. And I had to leave her. And every time I think I make any achievement in anything, I'm wrong. I was wrong to let Jørgen kill those people in the apartments. I was wrong about her. I was wrong about being a Fed. I was wrong about everything. But somehow, out of all of that, I still had you, and I still had Noya. And that's enough. But I don't have anything in the tank left. I can't save her without you, but you could save her without me.
Marley? No. Agent Younger.
That's not who I am.
If you've been wrong about everything, why are you right about this? If your idea of love is throwing yourself on the nearest pyre for my sake, I don't know if I'm interested in that kind of love.
It's what you were going to do for me and for her. So how is that any different?
Because I would have found a way. That's the key difference here. You've decided you're going to die without even trying to live.
The Red Jag's getting low on gas, like very low. There's a gas station up ahead. What time of day is it, by the way?
Wasn't it like night? Or
it was night, so it's pretty soon after.
Yeah, the question is, how long were we driving in incredibly awkward silence?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's like 3 a.m. It is, pitch black. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
it is September 5th, by the way. September 6th. Yeah. No, it's still now it's September 6th.
Yeah, it's the morning of.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see here. All right.
Is this are gas stations even fucking open?
On the highway, yeah, they're 24/7.
Okay.
Yeah. There's
yeah.
Okay, well, I have to pull over then.
Yeah. So you all get out. You have to fill up the Jag. There is one attendant there. No one else. Totally deserted. You each all got to stretch your legs.
Oh yeah.
Like 5 hours. Yeah.
Marley, I want my coat back. Fine, keep it. I don't care. Here, take yours too. It reminds me of you, and I have better things to think about. I'm gonna go inside and buy some shit.
Okay. Ryan, what are you doing?
I'm absolutely just like going to the bathroom for a moment of silence away from this. Just no.
Okay, so you both headed. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Marley's standing by the car alone in the gas station as both of the other two head into the building. Marley, you're there with your thoughts for a moment. Do you remember to start filling up on gas?
Yeah. I put the thing in the the thing in the tank and start it, and then I just sit down on the ground leaning against the car, just like crying silently under my bandages, as one does.
Give me the alert.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that is a critical failure. 99, everyone. Okay. 99. I see nothing but my own deep misery.
Okay. You don't hear it then.
Oh, good.
Then, how many points do you have left?
I got 5 hit points. I have 5 left.
Okay. Here's what happens. Both of you are in the gas station, and let's see here. Yeah, one of you's buying something. One of you's in the bathroom, I guess. And you don't have to make a check. You hear a shotgun outside, and you see a man wearing a gas mask, holding a pump action shotgun, standing behind the red Jaguar. The clerk hits the ground. Let's see here. Who's both of you? Give me a luck check. Or actually, both of you just roll a D100. Whoever's higher is in buying something. Whoever's lower is in the bathroom.
21.
D100s is 2D10, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
One is 10s and one's is
65.
All right. So you're in the you're looking at which candy bar to buy or something like that, or what energy drink to buy. Yersinia. When you see that, you don't see Marley. You see the man with the shotgun standing over where Marley would be if she was filling up. What do you do?
I go to the window?
Yeah. The man with the shotgun turns and looks at you and starts marching towards you.
Do I see anything indicating Marley's location?
Give me an alertness check.
Fuck. I need to look this up.
Mm-hmm.
I do make that. 25.
Okay. Yeah, you see Marley on the ground.
How bad? How bad is it?
You can't tell. The car's between you.
I assume you just see feet sticking out Wicked Witch style.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. I have a gun, right? Yeah, I have a gun still.
Yeah, you definitely have a gun.
I think, I draw the gun and start firing on the fucker.
All right, roll to attack.
Okay. 22 under 80.
All right.
Yes.
Double damage.
Okay, how do I roll damage for a pistol?
Most pistols are a D10 unless it's like a heavy
Okay.
I think if it's a standard issue semi-auto, it's just D10. So it's 2d10 damage.
Oh, right. Okay, I see what you mean now.
Yeah. Because you roll doubles. Yeah. He can't.
Right.
He's not even going to try to dodge.
Yeah, I thought you meant roll like a D100 as 2d10, but no.
No. Just add them together.
10 and 3.
All right, you shoot him straight in the head.
Okay.
He falls down.
Okay.
Brian, at this point, you burst out of the bathroom. I assume.
Yeah. Burst out like, what's happening? What?
Get to the fucking car!
Yup.
I'm sprinting over to where Marley is.
You both roll. You both run out. The man with the shotgun is there, dead. Marley's not there. Marley, heal all your hit points. And you're in a dark place. And you can't move very well.
What?
You both hear something moving around in the trunk of the Jag.
I'll go to open it if the Yersinia is ready with the gun.
Yeah, Marley is there. But everyone give me a sand check.
Dude, do I remember being shot?
Yes.
Okay.
I make.
All right. It's 1 for if you
Okay.
make, for you.
Right.
You said-
Do
Not
not
one.
make,
I
but also
critically make. This is
you
very
still lose
normal.
1. Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is super normal, and I feel weirdly fine.
Can I kick away the shotgun? Or take the shotgun, rather?
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Marley, what the fuck happened?
You remember your hole, just a hole opening up in your chest and looking down, falling down, and then you're in the trunk.
Is there a? I fell. I got shot. I fell. Is there just? Are my clothes fine? Like,
Are there injuries they had previously fine?
I assume I'm still
health.
covered in. I assume I'm still covered in bandages, right?
Yeah, the bandage is there, but you take the bandages off, you're up. You're fully intact.
What the?
Oh, I don't like that.
We need to go. We should
Drive. Get in the fucking car and
Get the-
drive.
hold on. I'm running over and fucking tossing the body. Just anything in pockets, like whatever. Like,
Yeah. Let's look.
should I roll?
The fucking
search?
clerk got
Like,
killed, right?
The clerk. There is no clerk. There.
Okay.
Is there
okay.
gas in the tank?
Yeah, there is.
Okay, still, yeah, searching body and then leaving. That's what I'm. Is the body of the guy who shot me still there?
Yeah.
Great. Then I'm taking a shotgun if it's not already taken and searching the body and getting in the car. We have to go.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Yeah, you find a driver's license. It is dated September 5th, expires September 6th, 1955, and it is for Eric K. Carter.
Okay. Going, driving, getting in car, driving away. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Getting in car. That's what I'm doing. Driving in direction of Louisiana. Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Hyperventilating while driving.
Yeah.
Did you see where they came from? Like, were they waiting for us?
I
Did
don't know.
they just appear? Just
all I I sat down and I got shot. And then you opened the trunk. I don't know what's happening. And I feel great. I'm just like scrambling for after shifting the car into gear on the highway. I'm just scrambling for Yersinia's hand.
I'll take it. I'll take it. And I will say, Marley, stop thinking. Okay? You don't need to think. Just drive. Just do what I tell you.
Yeah. Yes.
And so you drive. And meanwhile,
Okay.
some hours later, Jørgen, You walk up a set of stairs, and you can see like a iron gate blocking your way. But when you push it, it is unlocked, so it creaks open, and you are in a cemetery, and it is, some out on the outskirts of a small town somewhere.
Was I given clothes?
No.
no.
You're wearing a
Hospital gown?
Hell yeah.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Give me an alertness check.
Oh, fuck.
22 under 90.
You hear someone behind you.
I
and
turn.
It is a ghoul. You don't have to make sand checks when seeing ghouls. This ghoul is wearing a tattered suit and human glasses on its snout.
I'll relax a little bit, seeing who it is.
It sniffs the air. It's like, oh, hello.
Hello.
Marty. Marty's the name. How are you?
New.
Yeah, I can see you've had a strange trip already, my friend. You probably need some clothes.
That's just what I was thinking.
Nothing can get past this mind. Come this way. We have a plethora of clothing for you.
No.
They smell a bit, but you don't really. Beggars choosing something or other. I forget what. You know what I mean. Come this way. So you follow.
I'll follow Marty.
Yeah. He takes you to another mausoleum. This one has a big corner, like a trash bag full of clothes.
Nice.
That are clearly funeral clothes taken from dead people.
Okay, so I'll look for stuff that fits, and also probably the stuff that the very poorest people were buried in, just to make it a little more on the casual side. I'm not trying to come out of here wearing a tuxedo, is what I'm saying.
Okay. That's actually kind of hard. Even the poor were tended to wear that. But yeah, you eventually do.
I'm going to see if I can find something.
You find
like
dark pants and a button-up shirt. Yeah, and a tie. Or are you going to wear a tie or just a button-up shirt and the pants? And dark shoes,
Yeah, why not? I'll put the tie on.
Okay, yeah. He says, excellent. Yes, you look quite good. Yes. I hate to be direct, but from where you came, did you go yourself or did someone guide you through there?
My sponsor, I suppose.
So you couldn't guide me down there. You wouldn't know how. Huh? Well,
not as yet, anyway. I'm given to understand that I've started a process.
You have, my friend. There's actually a book that would help you with that. But it's your sponsor could help me get it. But who is your sponsor? Where were they, by the way?
All I know him by is Gary. Surely
well, where is Gary? That's the real question, isn't it?
I don't know where he went, but we were in New York.
Of course, New York. Yes, I should try to get there. Well, enough about me. It's going to be dawn soon. I'm going to, of course, be taking a nap. But you are in Iberia Parish, my friend. I suppose you knew that if you were, unless your sponsor has been playing a trick on you.
Well, no, that was my hope.
Oh, good. I don't ask business. I respect your privacy, my friend. I wish I could provide you a feast, but I didn't know you were coming. Otherwise, I would have prepared something.
Don't worry, I'm still full.
Oh, well, that'll change soon. Soon you'll be able to. And the feast, it'll make you hungry again. You see what we do. You don't even know. We would prepare it. We would animate the food first, so it could help with its own preparation. Oh, it's an amazing experience to see them butcher themselves with a smile too. It's great. But yes, I will. If anything you want to share is fine. But I was merely thinking of some things. I get lost in thoughts sometimes. I told you my name, right? Marty.
Yes. Marty, have you sold all the jewelry?
No, humans are so unreliable as go-betweens, and I can't exactly go into a store now and sell them gold teeth. That would be cause a stir. I have some gold teeth, some rings,
Rings, watches, cufflinks.
Yes.
I could pawn these and bring you back some. Take a finder's fee for walking around.
Oh, would you? Oh, would you? Oh, dearest of friends, I didn't even ask your name. Is that rude? Is that rude?
Jørgen.
Jørgen, you're such a dear friend. Oh, Jørgen. Yes, here. He goes to a little alcove and takes out a small wooden box, brushes it off, and it's just, filled with things taken from dead people.
I assume you have some use for money, so.
Oh, yes, there's always people to bribe. Always, they people are scared of a weird thing in the shadows, but if the shadow gives them money, there's this man, European, who wrote about the system that causes money. Yeah, the capitalism, I suppose you've heard of it. Anyways, it's quite the things people will do for money.
It's always been incredible.
Mm-hmm. But yes, I will. Here you go. Please come back after sunset. That would be ideal. And
yes, as soon as I safely can.
Mm-hmm. Good. But yes, I will. Unless you had any other questions for me, this is a very quiet area. You're not going into New Orleans, though. I would stay clear of that city. There's my family is there, and they would be so welcoming to you, but there's some trouble there since the storm. That was some years ago, wasn't it? But anyway, since the storm, there's been some trouble with the authorities. Man, it's been unpleasant for us. So that's why I've relocated to a more secluded area.
I understand. If I need to go there, I'll be discreet.
Yeah, don't go there at all.
That in my prior life, and I assume that this new chapter will not diminish my capacity for stealth.
Oh well, you are your captain of your own fate, I suppose. Yes. Good luck, and please come back tomorrow night or tonight with whatever you deem worthy. I trust you to not to do whatever you think is fair. I could always get more.
I appreciate your trust, but trust is not needed. You can't sell these; they are of no value to you.
Yes.
So even if I were to be unfair, it would still be an advantage to you, and I have no intention of being unfair.
No, you look very trustworthy, Jørgen. I trust you implicitly. Good. I will leave you to it. But there's not much room in this cemetery for two during the day. So good evening, good morning, whatever suits you.
I'll see you again, hopefully with decent amount of money for you.
He reveals a secret door in the mausoleum that leads down, and closes it behind him. And you start walking to town, I imagine. And as the sun crests the horizon, lose one sanity.
Person day start.
Yep. It is very bright and excruciatingly painful to be in the sun.
So we're going to be working on hats and sunglasses and things like that next, like powerful sunscreen. But need money for that, so pawn shop is still my destination.
Criminology and persuasion. Your
you
best
got
skills at fencing some stuff taken from dead people and smell like dead.
Well, yeah, I'm actually, speaking of that.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to shoplift like some hand sanitizer and like rubbing alcohol type stuff first.
Okay.
And try to if there's stuff that's the wrong solution for or whatever, obviously something else.
To get rid of the smell?
I'm going to try to at least mostly mitigate the dead person stink on the valuable stuff so that that's one less question to answer.
Okay, yeah. Dex times 5.
Oh yeah. 12 under 80.
Yeah. You get some
so I assume that just makes the difficulty of the criminology and persuade maybe a little bit less
just standard. Like, I mean, they're
less terrible.
Money spends. It's
Okay, so criminology is a success and persuade is a failure.
Okay. So you do get ripped off, but like you know who to but you figure out who to talk to who won't like raise questions. Like basically the criminology is to figure out who can I approach without them calling the cops on me.
And getting ripped off is a pretty standard part of finding that kind of pawn shop. So
yeah. So you get some walking around money, enough to buy a set of clothes. Yeah, some water. You're still thirsty. You're not really hungry though.
No, I'll just drink from the tap at like a store or something. Like, but
there's a water fountain. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I am gonna buy just some basic clothes. I'm going to buy a machete that I can, just get rid of a pocket and put against my thigh.
Okay. Yeah, hardware store, Goodwill. Yeah.
Belt machete, love it.
And like the rest, whatever the rest is, money wise. Obviously, like I said, sunglasses, hat, sunscreen, maybe some gloves.
Sure.
Just like lightweight gloves, just for the same purpose. And whatever's left, I'll just save to bring back.
Okay. You do that. You do know that you remember that the Iberia county record, parish record, would be the place was the target of your investigation to look up the crimes of Elmer Losette. After you get those things, you could stake that place out and wait for your associates to show up.
I'll do that. And if there's any operable payphones left, and in 2015 maybe there were, I might try giving one of them a call. I don't have my phone anymore, but like I know some numbers.
Give me a luck check. Actually,
we don't have our phones either.
Actually, you do find a payphone. And who are you calling first?
Yersinia.
Woman's voice is like, hello?
Is it Yersinia's voice?
Give me alertness.
66 under 90.
It is not.
I immediately hang up.
The phone starts ringing.
I don't answer it.
Yeah.
And I leave.
Okay. All right. So, you wait, or you could go in the records and start looking yourself.
No, I'll just find a nice shady spot to stay out of the way until somebody shows up.
So the three of you are heading down. You get into Louisiana. You're getting close to Iberia County, or Iberia Parish. Sorry, I keep saying county, but their parish is down there.
Yeah.
Louisiana uses the Napoleonic Code, or French law. Ha ha.
Oh boy.
Yep.
It's pronounced ho.
Yeah. So
the moment we stop the car, I would like to give Marley a once over, like to see what the fuck happened to them. Specifically, like also trying to know, are there old scars still there, etc.
Yeah. You've treated Marley multiple times at this point. So it seems like Marley is like she was. What was that last injury you got that had you down low in health? It was right before that.
I found out what the clown did.
Oh yeah. Actually, those are still there, but they're healed. Yeah.
So like I'm just all scarred up, but healed, essentially.
Well, you're at least healthy again. I can't say how this happened to you, but maybe it's a good thing.
Yeah. I'm searching, actually, before we get back on the road after whatever, I'm assuming we probably don't even stop at like a place with a building, just like side road once over, because now I'm afraid of gas stations. But also, I got to search the trunk. Like, I just anything. Like, if there's something, I don't know, a fucking weird demon symbol or something. Like, what the fuck?
What are you expecting to find there?
I don't know, but I don't think they were expecting to find me. So,
okay, yeah.
Just Marley is like flailing for like something because.
Yeah, there's just a yellow sign. Right. No, sorry. Yeah, a yellow sign on a piece of paper with the Hotel Broadalbin on it.
Okay. Well.
And there is a phone number on the back.
All right, well, I'll just pocket that for later, because I don't think any of us have cell phones right now, so guess we should just head to Iberia and find whatever's there. Okay.
All right, so you keep on driving. The radio clicks on at one point.
No.
A gloom and doom like preachers talking about the end of days and Sodom and Gomorrah and the decadence and all the rich partying at this palace,
Clicking off, just clicking off the radio. Well, they should have been kinder to visitors then.
So you roll into this small town in Louisiana along the coastline, and all three of you give me alertness checks, and you too, Jørgen.
Fuck me.
Success.
Odd 7. Success.
Those of you succeed see each other.
Is that fucking Jørgen?
What?
Jørgen's under a tree.
If I hear her or read the lips Jørgen, I'll like tip my hat. Like I assume that I'm wearing like some sort of like fucking cowboy hat, right? Like,
well, okay. So by the way, this is outside the Iberia Parish records. You're in the middle of a small downtown. Like there's a couple thousand people here.
Oh, I thought it wasn't like people time yet.
No, it is. It is.
You're in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
it's morning now.
Jørgen is a man of the street. He would know that from a specific motion, I have my hand on my gun in my under my coat.
Yeah. So Marley, there's parking nearby. Do you want to park the car?
Just
get into
while
Parish records,
while trying to keep an eye on the road, on Jørgen, I'm going to park the car.
Yeah. You're in front. The county records are kept the parish records are kept in the courthouse. So you're right. This is all taking place outside the courthouse, the parish courthouse. And there's like a little tiny park in front of the with a tree, and that Jørgen is sitting under the tree for shade. And obviously, Jørgen, you see a big red jaguar. It's very familiar to you. Yeah. You all see each other. Marley, you park the car, and all three of you get out, and you can walk over each in the little park as people are going about their day in this small town in Louisiana.
I'm so glad you're okay. Sorry, I had to leave you in the hospital. Like you're bleeding out. There was nothing I could do. I had to get you help.
Did you get shot too?
I don't even remember everything that happened to me, but I'm okay now.
Yersinia is hanging back and staring at the three of you like you're fucking crazy.
I'll take note of that. Yersinia, Gary helped me. I was close to dead.
Look, Jørgen, you of all people, I think, would appreciate me not taking this at face value. I'm going to need something.
What do you have in mind?
I don't know.
I back up a little bit back toward your.
I'll start maybe rattling off some facts about creepy stuff that's happened when only we were present, and then I'll qualify, but of course we've seen that some of that place's agents can tend to strangely know things. So I don't know how valuable that is.
There's a pervasive strangeness that exists in all of the imitations, let's call them. What is the name of your nephew?
Niels.
Specifically, I'm not looking for the name. I'm watching Jørgen's face for that softening. Emotion. Yes. Okay. It's good to see you again, Balto.
I made it.
We all did somehow.
Yeah, somehow.
I encountered something, though.
Gas mask, shotgun.
Okay, now it's Jørgen's turn to look really fucking surprised.
Yeah, was it? Pull out the ID card. I don't suppose you saw his face or anything, did you?
No, not well. It was really fucked up.
What was the name on the ID again?
Eric K. Carter. You didn't. I don't remember you.
I don't recall going through IDs, but
yeah. You didn't. Well, Marley, you didn't say anything about taking his gas mask off.
No, I didn't.
Okay,
I just took his ID or the ID that was on him. And the shotgun.
Yeah, we have the shotgun in the car.
Near as I can tell, it's called static protocol, and I'll just tell them what Gary told me and what I sort of inferred.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, apparently it can just find us. So wait, does that mean that Sin shooting in the head is not that's not a fix?
No, it's
when has death ever been a fix here?
Okay, yeah, that
still slows them down, lets you live. Good enough for me.
Okay.
I don't want to face a bunch of people chasing us with shotguns.
No, yeah, you know what? How about we get records? That's something concrete and fucking normal. Let's look at some records. That's what I would like to do right now, is look at some records in the hall of those things. And maybe eat, because we've been on the road for a long time.
Sure. Which do you want to eat first? There's a couple. There's like a cafe
buddy system.
Right. Yeah.
Do we want to split or do we want to go in a group?
I think group, just because we've been separated so long, and at this point, Ryan doesn't want you two going off on your own, especially armed. Just
Okay, fine. We can eat before we do obsessive nerd record combing.
Probably to order both a water and a Coke. I'm going to do an experiment.
No, wait, we have to figure out where we're eating. I'm not going to eat some fucking backwater McDonald's bullshit.
Oh, I was gonna. No, I just figured there was a Waffle House nearby. Is that
there is no There's actually not within walking distance. You have to drive.
Sickening.
You're telling me things are so bad there's no Waffle House?
No,
oh, no.
This is the historic downtown area.
Where do people fight?
Yeah, that's out by the highway. This is not
okay. We
not
drove
by the courthouse.
We drove past the Waffle House. That's fair.
That's true. So you could go back. There is also a Greasy Spoon right next to you. American food. There's also a Cajun place.
Yes, Cajun.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Give me some fucking Cajun food.
Oh yeah. They got. It smells delicious as you go in there. The waitress is very friendly.
Does it smell delicious to me?
Give me a sound check.
Oh no.
16 under 64.
Yeah, it still smells good.
Okay.
I would like to roll an unnatural roll, if possible. Like, after hearing all of Jørgen's stories about static, do I know anything about this
Yeah,
stuff?
sure.
No, I don't.
Okay. How much did you fail by? Huh? Oh, critical fail?
I failed 45 over.
Okay,
so.
Yeah,
nah.
I will say for free, that does it does remind you of Delta Greens, like they're pretty systematic about dealing with threats. This does sound like something that Delta Green would do. But that's speculation. You don't know anything concrete.
And all our specials are up on the board.
Sorry.
I feel like, what comes to mind when you hear the word static? Overwhelming amounts of noise and visuals, so much so that it drowns out anything else. That's what they're going to do, isn't it? Just annihilate us.
Yeah, or it's stopping all motion.
It's to frustrate the transmission of a signal, and we know which one that is.
Exactly. Speaking of that signal... Oh, please, go ahead.
No, I don't know if what they're doing will disrupt the signal that we're after. What they're after is disrupting our signal at the moment. The thing they can kill is what they will reach for.
That's true. Speaking of a signal, I've done quite a bit of thinking on what it is that we're dealing with, and I think that my initial supposition that this is a virus only makes all the more sense. So, what is the main purpose of a virus? You're going to have a little lesson with Dr. Riszek now, my dear friends. Who knows what the purpose of a virus is?
Reproduction.
Yes, that's correct. The purpose of a virus is to reproduce, not, as many people assume, to make our lives worse and kill us. We're just hosts. Unfortunate things in the cycle of reproduction for many of these viruses. I think that what we've been seeing a lot here specifically has to do with meaning, has to do with signs. Specifically, I'm thinking about this in terms of semiosis, which is, as you may or may not know, the ascribing of meaning to things, the creation of signs. I'm beginning to think that maybe much like a virus, we are just a midpoint for whatever this is to ensure its survival. We are the hosts interacting with the world to create signs that prolong it.
That's why it was infecting an artist group.
Yes, certain people are more vulnerable to it, the desperate. I look at Jørgen, the addicted. I look at Ryan, the neurotic, and I gesture to myself. With all that said, I have no idea how to combat it. I'm not sure if we're supposed to ride this out, if it's too late, if any of this matters. Something caught... Good.
I mean, if we were truly thinking that the problem was us, we would have ended that by now, one would assume. So forward seems to be the direction for now.
True. It was something that Jørgen, we had a brief conversation with Dahlen in the forest after your departure, and he mentioned something that I thought was particularly interesting. He referred to all of this, the play, as a black hole. And there is a specific thought or idea in depth psychology, I believe, that is called the real. It is famously referred to as, again, a black hole, a philosophical void of sociality and subjectivity. It is everything that cannot be understood. I'm running in circles. That's what I feel like. I feel like I'm running in circles around this black hole, trying to understand it, while just sinking into it. All this meaning, and nothing means anything.
I think it's like the symbol of a labyrinth. You know, like the people always talk about a labyrinth as a maze, but if you look at the symbol for a labyrinth, it's really just a pathway. And it sounds more and more like we're just in it.
Yeah.
Sounds to me like it's all fucked. And you know what? Let's just keep going. I like your metaphors and stuff, but we're in it. There's no point being poetic.
I appreciate your ever-grounded approach to reality, Mr. West. But my attempt was not poetry, but rather
she's trying to
diagnostic.
Make connections. Yeah.
Black holes and eventually.
Y'all want some more coffee?
Please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Can we smoke in here? Is that
Oh,
where...
yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah,
I light up
sell
2
them
cigarettes
down
and hand
the
one to Yersinia.
Yeah.
Yeah, luncheons. Jørgen has some cash to pay. It's pretty cheap lunch here. Yeah.
Yeah, how did I feel with like a Coke? Like a sip of Coke or like one bite of someone else's food? Does it make me feel bad, or is it just like nothing, or what is it?
It tastes good. It tastes as you remember it, but it does feel weird sitting in your stomach. But like you can still digest it. Like you made your sand check. Yeah.
Like I'm just gonna break it down and not necessarily get what I need out of it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Right, from Coke, which has all the nutrients we need to survive.
Yeah. Cocaine,
keep your brain alive for a
sugar.
while.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
everything's Coke down here. Remember, it's Pepsi's Coke.
Oh
Yeah, it's the only Coke I like.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I'm pretty sure the 3 of us at least would have money left over from.
Oh yeah, because you got your magic bag of money through the
Yeah.
door.
Like,
Right.
That's right. You do.
we took that with us and had some hidden in the car. Like,
Yep.
what we're making Jørgen pay is like, I sold the teeth of dead folks.
We might.
No, I'm gonna keep my money
Do
if
we-
somebody else has. Then.
Do
We
we
have
have?
stacks. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, it might not. We might just. Marley looks sort of uncomfortable and sad. We might want to try and fence the car too and get something more reasonable. Marley really likes the car.
The red
red
showstopper.
The red Jaguar.
Yes, we
looks
should-
great.
We should have fenced
does.
it immediately.
runs so well. Oh,
Well, you don't actually have a title for it, so like. you're
I
not
know.
gonna
That's
get
why I
one
said
for it.
fence it, not
We're
sell
in
it.
the South. You think that matters?
Depends on who you sell it to.
Yeah.
Depends on who you sell it to.
That's how I
That's
roll
why
criminology.
Yeah.
Why I said fence it. I'm,
It ran like a dream.
oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you probably would have head to the courthouse first, I imagine.
Yeah.
Because it's
yeah,
right there.
yeah.
So you head into the courthouse. It is very dusty and old, and half the fluorescent lights do not work. But there is only a bored old woman there as manning the desk. And so yeah, all of you can give me a bureaucracy or history.
Okay, bureaucracy.
Ooh.
I will go bureaucracy. That is a 64. I do not make.
I'm good at bureaucracy.
I am okay at bureaucracy, but I failed this one.
I'm
Okay.
the only one that knows how to read, apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently.
So yeah, none of you can. Only Yersinia makes progress in doing this, and you find some information about Elmer Losette. He was born in 1911 in a small town called O'Durn, which no longer exists, but it was in this parish. But other than that, you find out apparently there is a criminal case involving him. But you cannot find. There's a bunch of missing records in this parish courthouse, and there's a note on them, and they all say Judge LeBlanc's records. Judge LeBlanc's records. And like this is an ongoing thing. You see other things that are unrelated that say Judge LeBlanc records. So you go to the clerk to ask them about this because obviously you don't know how Louisiana records work. Maybe they store.
They don't.
things- Yeah. They don't work. Yeah. The clerk say, "Oh well. Yeah. About that. I guess you're from out of town. So we know where they are. We just can't get to them. It's kind of a problem. Y'all know about the Marsh Island Resort?
Enlighten us.
So there's an island right off the coast here. Used to be a big resort, the Marsh Island Resort, built in the 1850s. Just a great resort for people. Beautiful beach, apparently. But big storm came in, destroyed it, just made it too expensive to rebuild. But like Judge Nathaniel LeBlanc, he loved the place. He bought his own little, he bought out a room there permanently. He retired there. And he took all his records with him, all his notes from all his cases there, put them in big waterproof safe and all that. But yeah, they're all there. And we've been waiting for someone. Yeah.
Someone would have to literally dredge them up.
No, they're above ground. We've actually a couple times hired people to go out and get some files out there. There's just a big whole room of them, but they're in the safe. And so if you can get to the resort ruins, you can find them there, but you have to go to the island. The fishing boats down by the docks, you can hire them out. Tourists go there sometimes. It's very scenic, apparently. The
Just too much work to transfer all the files, or
well, we were gonna do that, but then the money got embezzled, and then
As
we
do.
and then we got more.
Yeah,
we did a bond issue for it, and that money got embezzled.
no, I know what those pencil pushers get up to. Like you can't trust them like you can trust honest folk. Yeah,
that's right. That's God honest truth right there. So you're well if you find them there. She describes like they're in a safe, but there's sort of like it's on the honor system. There's a big the combinations on just been etched onto the wall there, so you can just go there and open it up, whatever you want. Yeah.
all right then. Well, thank you for all that. You've been lovely.
Yeah. I'm sorry, darling. It's just bless your heart, really. I feel terrible. Yeah.
Nothing on you. You have a lovely
For those
day.
not from the South, that means fuck you.
Not necessarily fuck you. It could also be like, oh yeah, I'm sorry for you.
Yeah.
All
there's
parts can go bless themselves.
Yeah.
There's textures of meaning.
There's textures of me. She feels sorry for you that you came all this way out here to get those records, and you're gonna have to go to the fucking ruins on this island. Yeah.
Yeah, Marley's just
Yeah,
gonna
none
go
of you have
outside
heard
to
anything
smoke.
like this. Yeah. Yeah, it's early afternoon. You could go down to the docks. Ryan, of course, you have an idea. You know how to get to that island real fucking quick.
Oh, god damn
I
it.
mean, there are ways. I don't know if I don't know if I can only go to places I've kind of been before, or if there's like.
Well, we hadn't been in the bathroom of that restaurant before. We just knew where the restaurant
True.
was.
All right.
So, and you didn't know where that money came from. You just wanted that money.
I did just find the money. That was kind of nice. Yeah.
Oh
All right.
shit! Wait, whose money is that then? Does that mean it came from someone?
There
not
was
thinking
just
about it.
in a bag
Don't worry
in the
about
middle
it.
of a room. If they didn't
This
want
much money is
stolen.
probably insured. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
So
I posted the
I
group.
added a photo in the thing of what the resort used to look like back in the day.
That's
Oh, that's a nightmare, actually.
that's a cross.
is-
That's a cross
wow.
between lovely and ominous.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's ruins, but that's the structure of the building.
that
Excellent.
instills a deep sense of dread. I feel like a sardine already.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, it's
very intimidating structure.
It's
maybe
like
it
a
looked,
more brutalist overlook hotel.
maybe it looked better in color. Like maybe that's it. Maybe that's
Yeah.
why it feels like it's crushing me. The more that I look at it, like I can't breathe.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I might be able to have a way to get us all over there, but I can't guarantee that we won't need to use the same way to get back.
Yeah. Maybe we should just rent a boat. Like maybe we don't always have to do the fucking weirdest possible thing. Maybe we got cash. Boat guys like cash, right?
Mm-hmm.
They love cash.
All right.
Money talks.
All right. So you yeah.
It's not like we're on time pressure to get some
Yeah, and I
documents from the safe we know the combination to.
Yeah. So maybe I don't know. Should we get like a shitbox motel room and like yeah. Should we go straight there now? I don't know. I'm afraid
it's only like mid-morning, or like 11:30 a.m. You have
yeah, but I'm kind of afraid to sit still and afraid to move. Now that I have like food and my brain has calmed down, you know, around every corner might be someone who's going to shoot me in the chest with a shotgun again, which I don't remember feeling, but I'm still unsettled by, possibly more because of the thing I just said. So,
Think about it in terms of this. It is an abandoned building. Do we want to be there at night, given our track record?
Yeah, maybe we should go in the morning. That seems better. And if we're all in a motel room, we can sleep in shifts and cover the door with this free shotgun that I won in a fight.
Okay.
Well, I guess that Sin won in a fight, but, you know.
Yeah. It's easy to find a motel or a hotel in town. Right by the highway is the Sleep Easy Inn. And then...
Try change the car in the afternoon.
Okay. We'll do this. Who's going to do what? Like, because you mentioned a couple different things you all wanted to do. The hotel room you can get... Yeah, Ryan, did you want to do that? Or do you want to do something else? Because you also have to find a fishing boat to take you there tomorrow morning. So, somebody has to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
should...
Yeah.
Anything that takes talking, the face should do. Anything that takes criminology, the dead man should do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I should. I mean, the lady at the records place sort of indicated a place we could charter a boat, right?
Yeah. You just head down to the docks. There's a bunch of fishing boats that come in and out of there.
Yeah. Then once we sort of get a motel room figured out, then that's my plan, is to go and charter a boat for tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Can I steal some of your cash there, Ryan?
Yeah, absolutely. Like pulls out too many $100 bills. There you go.
Cool. Okay.
Okay. Give me a probably persuasion. Get a good rate.
All right. Are you fucking
Marley, baby. Marley. Come on.
92 over 73?
There's only one boat available, and they take all your money. And he's very surly. He's like, some guy named Tony. He's like, fine. You and the goddamn kids, some college kids are going up there tomorrow morning to shoot a student film.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Fucking film students.
Yeah.
Look, we'll stay out of your hair. I'm sorry. I know what college kids are like. It's we're just there doing. We got genealogy research and all this like pencil pusher stuff to do. So we'll keep quiet, stay out of your hair. Sorry about that.
Yeah, fine. But yeah, it takes all your money.
It's fine. It's not mine.
So all right, so that takes you some time to do though. It takes you basically the rest of the day to find the one boat that is willing to take you. Okay. So and way too much money. You were definitely overpaid for this, but yeah. So that's Marley taken care of. Who wanted to do something else?
I want to negotiate on the sly some time alone while everyone else is doing things. When that happens doesn't particularly matter. But yeah.
You want to negotiate for something?
Yeah, basically I just want to like slip away while people are. I meant that as in like get alone time without anybody noticing.
I bet that's not going to work with Jørgen.
Yes, but Jørgen might be selling the car.
Is Jørgen going to be selling the car?
I'm going to argue that he should do as little face-to-face shit as humanly possible.
That's true. You are weird now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gone for way too long. Otherwise, I would do it.
Yeah, someone could try and get supplies, like if you need food and water, presumably for spending a day out on an island with,
True. Yeah, I'll do that. No worries, I can do that one.
Okay. All right, so Yersinia goes off to do that, and so Ryan and Jørgen, what do you two want to do?
I really don't have the skills to try fence a car properly.
Yeah.
I have a 14 in criminology.
I guess I do.
This is full on midlife crisis. Buys a Jaguar and immediately has to get rid of it.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a criminology check there.
38 under 67.
The problem as you're trying to do this is the only person you could find that would be interested is a cop, is an undercover cop. This is a sting operation, so
I can tell he's using certain language. I'm like, this guy's a fucking.
He's
cop.
looking over to like where a surveillance camera undoubtedly is pointing at, or leaning in certain ways to make sure the microphone can pick him up. So
scratching
with your check,
his ear
though,
a lot.
yeah. So there's no way you're going to be able to sell a red Jaguar in a small town like this on such short hours. You don't.
So
no one trusts you. You're an outsider. Yeah.
I'll shift the conversation, slowly but surely to like different topics, and basically just gaslight this guy. And
you waste his time.
Yeah.
And he, you both waste each other's time basically, which is about all you can do.
Fuck the cops. Hell yeah.
But given that I apparently
time.
may not die of old age anymore, we can assume that Jørgen has come out ahead.
Yeah, exactly. It's true. So yeah, Ryan, you're at the motel or basically ferrying people around.
Yep. I don't think there's anything useful to be done. This is a rest day.
You've had a couple big days recently, so let's see here. Yeah, is anybody else wounded? Because obviously
I feel great.
Yeah, you feel great. Yeah,
I'm at full health.
Yeah, same.
All right. So you're sitting, while you're out buying things or whatever. What are you actually doing?
So this is a small town. There's probably suitable areas where there's like fucking nothing and nobody, right? Like, okay. So
you're gonna go talk to some friends?
Yeah, some friends. When I hit one of those stretches, I'm gonna set down all the shit that I've gotten, and I'm going to say aloud, Ronov.
Hold for demons.
That's it.
You get put on demon
hold. Can you spell that one to make sure I get the right one?
Ronove.
The hold music is backwards 80s metal.
Right, hold on. These are in alphabetical order. Spoiler.
Number 27, if that helps.
Ronove.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, it's sometimes also spelled Ronwe, looks like.
A man with a severe limp comes up to you. Basically, you go between... You see an abandoned storefront, and the doors... Like, small downtown, obviously there's a lot of abandoned real estate that is not being utilized. And one of these storefronts downtown has a back door open. You go into there, so you're in the back area of this abandoned storefront. And you say Renovo, and a man with a severe limp in his 40s, he's leaning on a cane. So you're alone in this abandoned building, and he comes up to you. somehow snuck up on you and leans on your shoulder with his one hand on your shoulder, the other one on a cane, and he says, "El idioma?
Cartesian. Por favor.
Okay. Give me a sand check."
Fuck. I fail.
All right, one sand.
Okay.
Do you have the Tartessian language?
I didn't originally.
You have 20% in it now.
Yeah!
Oh shit! Oh no!
Now I can speak Tartessian. Lovely.
All right, so yeah, you gain 20% in it. As you do that, he smiles, nods at you, and goes out into the alley. And as he does that, other group of like a dozen old men also sort of limping and sort of going around like, hey, and they just surround him and they all just walk away, holding hands.
Interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to wait until he's out of sight and light up a cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
And then say, Alacer.
Okay. Alacer.
Alocer.
Yep.
I don't know if it's spelled differently like Ronov, but...
Alacer.
We're speed running the demons. Hell yeah.
We are. Like I said, I had a plan. I got a laundry list.
Okay. A young woman dressed up as in cosplay, like as a D&D, like a medieval adventurer. This shield, sword, and helm. She has a badge around her neck, a lanyard for a comic book convention for San Diego Comic-Con. She sidles up to you, removes her helmet, and says, "Go and age no more." And she just waves goodbye.
Yersinia looks deeply sad.
You no longer age. Give me an alertness check.
Fuck me. Okay. I make? That's an 8?
There's footsteps coming from the front of the store. Boots.
I run. I instantly fucking bolt.
Athletics.
Grab their shit. I don't know what my fucking athletics are. Where's...
Fucking gauntlet monster generators have been unleashed on this campaign.
19 under 30.
All right, you start running.
Fuck me.
Where are you running to?
Where's Jørgen?
Yes.
He's
he's at a used car. He's basically at a car lot. Yeah, assuming that it was, or like, yeah.
Sorry,
you know the general
Jørgen.
area. Yeah.
Sorry, Jørgen. Oh wait, Jørgen's probably still there, and the cop is probably still there because they're wasting each other's time.
Yep,
True.
So you're winding up. The cop is clearly getting frustrated with you.
Yeah, right. I am deliberately just being circuitous and like opaque and fucking annoying.
Mm-hmm. He's making oblique references. Hey, you want drugs? Hello.
And I just managed to avoid saying anything at all useful.
Hey, what kind of drugs do you get on with, buddy?
Fellow youth.
That's when you see Yersinia like run and is clearly looking for you. She runs onto the scene. So
I just yell static protocol.
And I will try to signal like, hey, this guy is significant next to me.
I don't notice. I'm fucking running from a shotgun wielding gas mask mystery man.
Yeah, I'll be on the lookout.
Give me a learning check.
54 under 90.
Yeah, there's a figure that crests a corner of a building a couple blocks away.
And I will just say, holy shit, that guy's got a gun.
Okay. Give me persuasion to successfully...
14! Made it.
All right. The cop looks and sees. And they like frustrated with you. It's like, oh shit. They run.
Three more guys come out of an unmarked van in the parking lot.
Yeah, basically. Both of you can give me you're both adapted to violence. Or are you adapted to violence, Yersinia?
I'm one away.
Okay, well,
here we go.
You're sending civilians against
Yeah.
I
fail.
All right. That's that's 3 for you. That's pretty bad. But yeah,
But now I'm adapted.
You adapted
Yeah,
to violence.
if you don't hit breakpoint, you're fine.
Now I'm a
Welcome.
fundamentally broken, unaging person.
Yeah.
So good.
Twinsies.
Twinsies!
Both of you can either give me athletics or a stealth check to
Let's see.
get away from the killer.
And I am not losing if this is opposed because I got an 89 under 90.
Athletics or stealth?
Yeah, whatever's
Where's my
higher.
fucking stealth.
Or
They're
is it called-
alphabetical.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Yeah, I can't read.
Okay.
It's the last column, a few down.
Oh, okay, 10. So we're going to athletics.
Yeah, probably athletics.
27 under 30.
All right. Both of you get away. You hear gunshots in the distance.
It's fine.
Yeah. But it sounds like the shotgun killer got, the last shots are pistol rounds, like bang, 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 bang. Like,
Okay.
sounds like
A couple of them may have even hit the static protocol operative.
Yeah. But you still have your red Jaguar. Yeah.
All right.
Actually, you thought you parked it there, but it's actually a couple blocks away in front of you.
Handy car?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe because we got the car from demons, we can't get rid of the car. That's a thought. That's a thing I hadn't really.
Maybe
Oh, yeah, because you're the
we
only
got
one who
car
knows that.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not. I was gonna say, but what about should? Forget about can.
Because Yersinia is the only one who knows the demon shit is going on that she's doing, right? Like, you haven't told any of us that.
Unless I can now smell it on her. So.
Yeah, I was just going to ask. So you are a ghoul, right?
Not
Could
yet.
you be...
What?
Getting there.
right.
What are you, a cop? You don't have to answer her questions.
You're pre-ghoul.
You
And
have to tell me if you're a ghoul.
since I've
It's an urban
stopped
legend.
aging, that seems sort of like a ghoul would be able to tell that kind of thing because they eat the dead.
Can I just make an unnatural on her?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
We're doing this to each other as she gets
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Cool and normal.
I missed it by 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
Miss it by that much.
You don't know what she was doing, but yeah, these static killers are just, who knows? They just appear out of nowhere.
I thought we were just driving when they. Oh, right.
Actually, can I roll human on her as well? Because she's
Oh
going back all
yeah. Okay,
50.
yeah. Human versus your persuasion, Yersinia.
My
Ooh.
persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
20
Bottom of the middle
33 is
column.
my persuasion. All right.
Mm-hmm. Be sure to mark off failed skill checks.
I keep forgetting about that. I
Yeah.
fucking failed my persuasion, of course.
I also failed my human.
Okay.
so just glaring at each
hell
other like,
happens here.
Yeah. No one
She's
knows
being
anything.
really weird, and I definitely don't have any accurate
Yeah.
guesses as to why.
You
I
can
love this
tell.
team.
You can
Yeah.
tell very easily that there is a deep sadness that was not there before. You don't know why. You don't know what it means.
And I just it doesn't occur to me to be properly curious.
Mhm.
That sounds like Jørgen.
Yes.
Yeah, you're just like, yeah, deep sadness. No, that scans.
That's just what it's like, right?
Yeah.
To live.
Is what it is.
Yeah. So all of you rendezvous back at the hotel.
Oh, actually, no.
Yeah.
I have a stop between coming
Okay.
back.
Mhm.
Really?
I want to find a payphone.
Yeah. There's a payphone.
I want to call the number that was on that fucking slip that was in the
Oh.
trunk.
Yeah. There it is.
It's gonna be the fucking Broadalbin switchboard or some shit, and I'm just meltdown.
Keys, Norris, Ingalls, and Grant.
Oh, the law firm.
Hello. Is this Marley?
So you were expecting my call. I assume this was left for us, or
We have a voice recognition system on our phones.
how modern.
Yes.
Hmm.
I was instructed to give you this additional information. If you can fulfill your end of our contract, we can provide guidance for you to help you. We want to help you, but you need to fulfill your end of the contract. But if so, transportation will be arranged for you to get you where you need to go.
I mean, okay. Did you all have something to do with my getting back up again earlier? Is that?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean.
That's fair. All right. I mean, we're on this. We're already in progress.
Yeah, according to you are in Louisiana, correct?
Hmm?
Yes, Iberia Parish. according to the phone trace here.
I'd really love to not talk about this on a public phone.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Okay then.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, we arrived in. Fuck, why not? Yes, we arrived in Iberia.
If you can, I understand you were to get some kind of documentation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mr. Wist sent us with the recommendation to make contact with you.
A small airfield in the parish called Wright Airport. If you can go there, a private plane will be waiting for you to take you wherever you need to go. Just you need to bring the documentation.
Mm-hmm. So bring the documentation to the airport.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
I don't suppose you know whether something's going to be waiting for us at the island.
Island? I don't know the details of your contract. I just
you work the phones. I know how it is.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sort of a paralegal, I guess you could say.
I will not question that. But all right, documents, right airfield.
Our client thanks you for your service.
Okay. Hang up. Just not feeling any better, but at least there's some concrete what to do next. Good. Mm-hmm. Let's go. Going back to the motel.
Yeah.
Ryan's been looking up weather and so where on the island should we park? What's the best to do that? Is there tourist materials for this place?
There is a parking lot by the docks that you can park the Jag. You just get there at dawn, you load in, and boat will take you to the island. The ruins are pretty big, but you should be able to find them. The safe, the where all the records are, pretty easily. Then you just gotta wait for the boat to come back. Yeah.
Oh, so we didn't hire the boat ourselves and park it on the other side?
No. He's going to drop you off. Then he is a fisherman, so he is going to go fish. Then he will pick you up at the end of the day.
We're never seeing this guy again. We are doomed.
We're chartering it for the trip. Yeah. And he also informed us that there will be a clutch of student filmmakers there to cause trouble and get themselves killed.
Nice.
So, we need to not be filmed. That would probably be good.
Mm-hmm. So, is any where we ordering pizza or going to actually the Waffle House is within walking distance of the hotel, so you can have Waffle House for dinner. So, that's pretty easy to do.
Oh, so are we all back?
Yeah, I assume so.
Okay.
Jørgen and Yersinia got away from the static killer. There is the local news is buzz about a cops gunning down a mentally disturbed man. Yeah.
Okay, good. I got a hold of the law office that Mr. Wist wanted us to take the documentation we find to, and they said if we bring the documents to this airport, Wright Airport, then they will have a plane that will take us, quote, where we need to go, which is both comforting and horrifying. So that's what I got today. How about you? Oh, and a boat. I got a boat. Well, a ride on the boat.
Tried to sell the car. Couldn't.
All right.
I got supplies and ambushed.
What?
Static.
Another gas mask fellow.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Just goes up to Yersinia and sort of hugs her, sadly.
She's still kind of cold to you, and there's a new sadness.
It just sort of breaks off after a second and sort of goes.
Yersinia of finding additional layers of sadness. Possible.
Accidentally trapping herself in something that she would hate.
Yersinia just goes back to smoking and staring out the window.
Does not recognize the emotional nuance of the situation and just keeps talking.
Oh yeah.
Next time they send one, if we can put it down, we need to try hog tying or burying it to see if that slows them down. I don't know how many they are, or if it's always the same one. Or
have you seen more than one at a time?
Not yet. Right? Is that true?
Well, you wouldn't have seen it, but I
think there actually were more than one in the hospital, but I think I only ever saw one at a time.
Yeah, so we don't know whether there's more than one. but if it can't die,
There
that's
were
still
enough
a problem.
gunshots in the hospital that it's possible, but I didn't. It's hard to say.
Okay, yeah, wait. So did it run after you, or did it just Mike Myers like walk after you with a shotgun?
Mike
It
Myers
was-
walk.
It was slow, but
Okay, well that's
indefatigable.
unsettling, but could be worse. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, we should probably not split up into singles anymore. That was a mistake.
Perhaps not. I need to make a trip to the cemetery tonight. So
Hmm.
who would like to come with me?
I will.
I have money that I owe to someone there.
Unless, Ryan, did you want to go to the cemetery? Another
Yeah.
trip to the dead? Should we
Ryan-
be worried?
Ryan doesn't care. It's like,
Very well.
I'll stay with Ryan then. Take care. Watch out.
Actually, I think it would be better if Ryan went out of character. 'Cause-
Yeah, good guy. Or the
Yeah.
other guy,
yeah, good guy, Gare. Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll go then. Why not?
Yeah, Yersinia feels very sad. New layers of sadness.
Bless.
Yeah. Yeah. Jørgen and Ryan drive out at night to the cemetery. Gotta talk about anything on the way up there?
Do you need any more cash? Like, I've got some more on me. I don't know
No,
how much.
It's fine. One of Gary's relatives is under the cemetery, and I offered to pawn things from bodies. Watches, rings, that sort of thing. Because he can't go up topside anymore.
I
thought we
mean,
could split the money.
yeah, it's the better favor than bringing him another body. That got us in a bit of trouble the last time. Just kind of looks off the window like, yeah, that sucked.
We may need to get more practice at that.
She's gonna be like, oh, did you need more favors? It's like, do you think they can help us here? I mean,
Ryan, look at me. I'm fine. You know how that happened.
Ryan's gonna just like look and kind of half smile in that, like, I do, like, out of character. Do I see it? I can make it a natural or a humanity.
I mean, you'll with your natural, you definitely
It's just-
suspect. You can make a roll to know more, but like you with if you're
Something's
just
going
telling you, something's
Yeah.
going on, yeah,
It's
Right.
not like I'm hiding.
yeah.
Nah, it's a normal fail, so I don't know specifics. I'm like, listen, yeah, you're healed. Marley got hit with a fucking shotgun, and
What?
that apparently healed her wounds. Like, I can walk through mirrors. Almost all of us can do weird shit now. I'm just glad that you're okay.
Me too, but there will be some difficulties. I already can't stand the feeling of the sun.
We can
Yeah.
go out at night. We can work around this. It doesn't stop you from being you.
That's the hope.
So, you two get to the cemetery, and you go as you go in. You start walking about where you saw Marty. And then Ryan, you hear a voice behind you. Oh, hello! You must be a friend of Jørgen. You turn and you give me a sand check.
Okay.
It never gets easy for you.
That's a fail.
Yeah. That's 3. This one is wearing glasses.
Marty, you need to stop sneaking up on people like that.
Yeah. You never saw Gary like his full body, like, and now this thing is like wearing glasses and human clothes, but its legs are wrong. It has a snout, and it's just so casual about it. He's so different from Gary.
You must be Gary's friend or a relative?
No. Yeah, relative. Yes, yeah, yeah. I'm Marty. It's pleased to make your acquaintance. I didn't know Jørgen would bring a friend. You're not Oh, well, yeah, if Jørgen thinks you're okay, you must be okay.
Yeah. Thanks for helping my friend out.
Of course. Maybe one day you could repay me for the favor. But yeah.
I'll
Well,
give
thank
him
you.
back the box with half of the money in it.
Ah, yes. Good. Very good. I thank you so much for this. When I woke up this evening, I could smell blood in the air. Someone must have been killed today in the town. They carried downwind. But a different kind of blood, like rotten blood. It was odd.
That's static.
Static. I see. Well, hopefully you don't bring it here. But yes,
That's why we're on the buddy system.
the buddy system. Ah, yes, I see the logic of that. Well, yeah, I'll probably be leaving soon myself. I need to go up to New York and find this Gary. You see, I'm not so good at getting to certain places, and there's a book and a place I need to get to, and I think Gary can help me get to it. So I would thank you.
Is there a such thing as human for ghouls? Can I use human now that I'm a ghoul?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Goomint, I think it's called.
God damn it! I just want to see if I think there's anything not on the up and up, or if this guy's just awkward. Holy crap! I got a 33. So yeah, that's a good success.
Okay. You think he is, kind of distracted, but this is someone with a tremendous amount of sorceress knowledge who is on a quest to get more sorceress knowledge. And he thinks Gary, the other ghoul, something, the fact that he's wearing human clothing, he has glasses, he's not acting like a traditional ghoul. So
right.
He has lost contact with traditions.
Yeah, he's a bit of a weirdo. Yeah.
So, he is trying to do that. So, yeah, he is a bit odd, but you don't think he's would be. I mean, if anything, Gary would threaten him, right? If Gary's contaminated.
Sure.
Of course, you've already made contact with him too, so he's already at risk. So, yeah.
So you need a book to help you?
You might benefit from the book too. Tell me, have you thought about mortality?
No, never. No, absolutely not. Never even crossed my mind.
Well,
Definitely. No.
Oh.
No.
Well, it's a book that would help you go from that into this. It would speed up the process of what he's trying to do.
Probably easier than what I did.
I'm gonna look to Marty, side eye to Jørgen, back to Marty, and he's noted this down.
Yes, the book is in a place.
Ryan will remember this.
Yeah.
The 66-year-old man.
There's sort of an ancestral homeland for our kind that I've lost the way to, but I think your friend Gary knows how to get there, and the book is in that homeland. Yes, I just want to get it because we want to recruit. We want to bring more people into our family to enjoy eternity with. And I see you flirted with the idea there, friend. But I can't force you. But don't worry, you'll be immortal in one way or the other. I'm sure if you stick with Jørgen will honor your memory when you do pass. Sure.
Ryan's just you're back up half a step. Well, nice to meet you. Any idea what this book's called? What it looks like?
Oh, in French it's called Cults de Ghouls.
Cults de Ghouls?
Cults de Ghouls.
Cults. Okay.
The Cult of the Ghoul. Yes.
That's pretty simple to remember. We'll keep an eye out.
Well, if you were in our homeland, they all thought of you being in our homeland. Don't worry. Well, I mean, whatever quest you're on, I'm sure we'll be crossing paths sooner or later.
It sure was an experience to meet you, Marty.
Yes, of course. I could call something down from the stars if you'd like.
What would that foretell?
Well, it depends on what you need done. Usually you call them down to do something for you. They're ever so useful. But I see the gleam of interest in your eyes. Gain secret knowledge, smite your enemies, travel to distant lands. All
We
manners
have
of
a
fun things.
prior engagement.
Oh, of course. It takes all night. Lots of chanting. Had to build a bonfire. Yes. It's human sacrifices. No. Well, depends on what you want.
Jørgen slowly steps on Ryan's foot.
Yeah, we should be going. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see you around sometime.
Of course. Be seeing you. He recedes into the shadows.
Really, Ryan?
I like Gary better. That guy was weird.
Let's go.
All right. See you back to the hotel. No problem. Meanwhile, Marley and Yersinia are probably awkwardly. I don't know. What are you doing to pass the time? Watch TV? Sit quietly in the room and read different things?
Actually, while they're gone, Marley probably will try to, like, I don't know, have another conversation.
Mm-hmm.
If Yersinia's, responsive at all.
What do you have to say? Let's see. Yersinia's just sitting by the window smoking and just staring out at the fucking night.
I still don't know what to do, but I don't expect that the next time that I get shot through the chest that I'll just be fine. And I hate martyrs. That shit was so just drilled into my head as a kid, and I've, increasingly been afraid that you were going to end up, you put things in order, you did all of that, and it just, I didn't say anything about how fucked up I felt because you were ready to die, and I thought you were just going to die for me, and I was afraid, and I didn't want that to be what happened, and I can't do this without you. I really can't. I don't have anything outside of you and Noya. Like the others, they're my friends, and we're stuck in this weird labyrinth together. But I died the other day, and I have another chance. And I'm sorry. I want to be your partner. I want to work with you. So if there is a way that we can do that, like, I will follow your lead. But just, I don't want you to jump on a sword for me. Okay? Can we please just try to get through this together? Like, really get through this. Like, fuck everything else. Let's get our daughter. Let's find whatever this thing is that we have to get. It's royal bullshit. And let's get it.
Yersinia's gonna toss the cigarette out the window and turn to face Marley. Just kind of hold out a hand and say, "Come here."
Yeah, she just sort of falls onto you, just like not like weeping, but just like just sort of collapse embrace.
Yeah, Yersinia will pat Marley's head. Doesn't say anything, but does pat Marley's head.
Time passes, and eventually the two of you can hear Ryan and Jørgen in the you have adjoining rooms next to each other. So after an hour or so passes, you all take shifts watching. I imagine.
Listening, watching,
Holding the shotgun aimed at the door.
We've got one of those rooms that's like there's two rooms and a thin wall and a door between them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we like keep the door open or something to watch both rooms, or
you can do that? Yeah, sure. I mean, it's up to you.
I'll keep it closed.
Okay.
I do want to do something when it's my turn to watch.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Who's on watch first, Jørgen or Yersinia?
I'll take a later one because I
Okay.
should sleep while it's closer to day for optimal. I'm really ghoul maxing right now.
You're maxing.
All right. Give me a sand check there, Jørgen.
I fail.
Okay. You lose 5 sanity.
Whoa!
Holy shit.
You have a vivid nightmare that you know is not a nightmare. It is Gary took you and laid you next to a corpse, and you ate it. You ate all of it. You ate it down to the bone, and it felt, the more you ate, the better you felt. And yeah, you had repressed that, but that comes back to you now. So yeah, that's 5 sand worth. That is, you wake up gasping for air, drenched in sweat, as you fall out of bed, convulsing, trying to retch. Nothing comes up. Well, I don't know. Yeah, probably head to the bathroom to throw up. And yeah, all of you are woken up by that.
Everyone wakes up in fight or flight, basically.
Yeah.
What's it
Gun
mean?
drawn.
Oh, Jørgen's just puking. Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
You
Glance out the
alright,
window to see
Balto? Eat something you shouldn't have?
I don't think so. But oh god. I didn't understand what it cost. I didn't understand.
peeking out the window to make sure there's nothing out there.
Yeah. You can be alertness check.
I'm going to put down what Jørgen said for later. I'm putting a pin in that one.
Yeah. Put that on the board.
Ryan
28,
notes it like, ooh.
All right, it's all
Success.
clear. Yeah, it's quiet. Nothing.
Fuck.
So
worried when you called for it. I was like, are they fucking here already, man? God damn it.
all right. So yeah, at that point, or pretty soon afterwards, it's Yersinia's turn. Yersinia, what were you doing when you were on shift
before the violent puking?
Yeah.
Do we have like a balcony or anything?
Yeah, sure.
All right, yeah, I'll go out onto the balcony to smoke. And is there? I've got my book with me. Is there a demon that's like? So one of the things that comes up in the Ars Goetia a lot is a demon that can they can answer things truthfully, as in like they can have knowledge of things that you don't have knowledge of.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a demon that I can ask a question and who will answer with like perfect knowledge?
I don't think we get to know that before you try.
You can give me an occult check.
Okay. Let me.
A middle column most of the way down.
Hey, thanks, Marley. Okay. 15. Yes, 15 out of 30. Under 30.
All right. Yeah, you what kind of knowledge do you seek?
How do you mean? Like
what if
philosophers have been asking that question for years.
yeah, but like if you're asking you want, it sounds like you want to ask a demon information, right?
What happened to Marley?
What happened to Marley? Okay, yeah. There is a person you could ask. There is a demon, Agares, Agares.
Okay.
I would also say, if you do that, at this point, you get a feeling that would draw unwanted attention.
Okay. Saying anything about a demon? Or this demon specifically?
You don't know that. You just get a sense that the demon summoning is definitely
sketch.
lighting a flare.
I like it. Also, how do I spell that?
Agares.
Res. Oh, okay. All right. I'll put a pin in that one too and finish my cigarette and go back inside.
Okay. Yeah. So you look at the book for a little bit and think about it, and like, I might have to revisit that. But yeah, you do. There is
about which specific demon. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know.
Okay. So.
Actually, real quick.
Yeah.
Was it possible for Jørgen to have projected any of that sand loss onto a bond?
Oh, sure.
We just brought up my nephew.
Oh,
and
man.
I think that there's a flash of resentment that like maybe I never would have gone this far. I used to view my sister as like a partner, like an equal and stuff, and not someone who I have to completely protect and insulate from everything. And like, I think it's the little kid's fault. Like, it's not his fault, but because he exists, I am taking so many more risks with my own life.
Oh man.
I mean, that willpower will be. You're not going to instantly recover it, right? Like you're not going to have. If you do that, if you project, your 1d4 willpower will last until you sleep again.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah. All right.
Just
like, aha! I'll project as I sleep. Haha! That's basically
that's of course. Yeah. That's
multi-track drifting. Yeah.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, you can't min-max it that way.
No, he's ghoul maxing. We've been over this.
Yeah. No, so that is fine. By the way, my bond with Niels is now down to 1.
Oh my God! What happens if it breaks?
You don't have that bond anymore. That's what happens. And yeah,
your emotional attachment to that person is broken.
Yeah.
Simply does not exist.
You have to think about the demon thing. There's 72 of them.
Yeah. That is a few. Yeah.
But yeah, I'll use a Garrus if you use it this session. Otherwise, I'll revise that. Yeah. Put a pin in that. So
I'll take my watch once I'm cleaned up, and it's
because there are multiple demons that can answer questions of various.
Yeah, I figured there's a shitload of them in the original that did that.
Mm-hmm.
Demons love answering questions.
Yeah, unfortunately, they also do a bunch of other things.
Actually, Person actually can answer things about that. Now
Really?
I'm scanning through it. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll treat it as though I never learned Garrus's name.
Yeah. It's Person.
Yeah.
P-U.
We know that, homie.
Yeah. You've seen the sigil. That actually makes sense. So yeah, that it's your boy. Yeah. Other than that, the night passes peacefully.
Hooray!
Yeah. And you wake up, bored. Head to the docks after a quick continental breakfast at the hotel.
And Jørgen's getting a little faster each time at his daily ritual now.
Oh yeah, you lose another sand. You see the sun.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What's your sand at now? You started pretty high.
63.
Okay.
Projected 4 of it. Yeah.
Yep.
True.
Yep.
Yeah, you're good. It's fine. It's good and fine.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you head down to the docks, and you fish your boat. You see there are a group of there's one fisherman Tony, and then there are 6 people in their mid-20s, early to mid-20s, loading up boxes of camera gear and props. There's a big wooden crate that they have already loaded in there. It is labeled, the robot. Yersinia, you definitely need to give me a sand check. Has anyone else talked to Emmeline?
God damn it. We've all talked to her, right? Well, mini Emmeline.
Yeah, that's right.
We talked to
Didn't I beat the shit out of her?
You did. So all of you give me sand check for unnatural. Emmeline is one of the person who looks exactly like Emmeline, but dressed in contemporary clothing. One of the film students.
Nope.
Of course, I make that.
If you fail, it's just 1.
Oh, god damn it. Okay.
Is there any recognition on her face, or is this like... of course. Of course.
Okay. I just need those papers. That's what I need.
He's got one of those faces, huh?
Yeah.
Is that a joke from our dear Balto?
Yeah.
So, all of you, get in. The students are quite excited. They're talking about their movie that they're working on.
Is there a below decks where I can go?
Oh, no. It is.
All right, I'll just sort of hunker near, whatever.
I'm assuming it's
makes
pretty
a shadow.
Pinched with this many people on here.
It is.
Like, it's a little fishing trawler, right?
Yeah, it's a fishing trawler, yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
So,
never mind. I'm just sitting there trying to go to my happy place then.
Yeah, you are. You are absolutely miserable right now.
is the clip of the boat enough that, like, we can't hear them, or is it slow enough that we're like...
you can hear them, yeah.
Great. So, all right. So
yeah, fuck it. I'm just going to go and ingratiate myself, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've got fucking, playwright trained. I've got fucking history and shit.
I'm an
How
unscarred,
bad is their
incredibly...
They're basing it on the fragments of an old play the director found.
Motherfucker! Of course they are.
Yeah. You can see they have a bag of props that look like Greek choral masks and robes and that kind of thing. That way they can swap out the actors. They're very pleased with that. It's like that show with the guys.
Wait, hold on. Masks and robes? Do they look at all like the Encounter Group shit?
They look way better, like more skillfully crafted.
So they actually put some effort in here.
Yeah, it actually reminds you a bit of the Orpheus production of the 1950s Canadian televised production of the play, like that William Shatner
Yellow
was
Phantom or whatever it was.
No, this is actually a real thing.
Okay. Well, we get to live out our childhood dream of being slasher villains.
You saying we gotta kill all of these fucking film students on an island that nobody else is on?
Well, I bought a fucking machete and I wear a fucking like Iggy Pop looking outfit, so it's pretty iconic.
We're stalked by literal slasher movie walking unkillable gunshot monsters. So
yeah, honestly, this is just like survival of the fittest in action. They should know they're film students going to an undisclosed location with someone that looks like Jørgen. If they don't get off the boat, it's their fault.
I would like to issue a correction. I said Iggy Pop, of course I meant ZZ Top.
Yes.
Because I'm wearing the sunglasses and the hat.
And you're wearing a shirt, which Iggy Pop refuses to do.
Yeah.
I'll have to dig up the photo later. But yeah, I think Greek, taking the idea of the Greek choral mask, the Greek theatrical masks, and stylizing them even further to make them cooler looking. Yeah,
of course they can improve upon the classics. They're college students.
Yeah, exactly. You get
they know the best.
Yeah. There's a director, there's 3 actors, there's a camera person, a sound person. You do pick up that the camera person, her name is Ophelia. The sound person is Michelle.
What's Emmeline's role? What's proto Emmeline's role?
Emmeline is the actor. One of the actors. She's an English major though, but just happy to help out.
Do we hear her name?
Yeah.
What
they call out each other. It's Emmeline, yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's what I was asking. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So you head to the island, and there is probably you can see the ruins of the foundations of this resort are still standing, but obviously, and part of the building is still standing, but obviously it'll take a while to pick around to find the room you're looking for in this place. But yeah, they're very helpful. They're very nice, and they're quite. They ask you they go to you, Ryan. It's like, hey, what are y'all doing?
Oh, we're just picking up some old documents. We surely shouldn't be in your way, but I mean, it's kind of on the down low, so we'd appreciate you not filming us.
No.
Don't mention that we were here at all. That'd be pretty good.
Okay, yeah, sure. No, that's fine.
Yeah, that's just a law case thing. These are researched.
Marley butts in. Yeah, it's got to do with tracking down inheritance records, so we gotta keep it fairly private.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, we Well, yeah. In fact, if you need help, we can help you too. Like we're happy.
No. I mean, look, I don't. I know some of my friends were like in film for a while, and you got to use the daylight you have. So we wouldn't want to drag you in. Like,
well, we're gonna. I mean, some of us are gonna have some time. Our director and camera person are gonna take some time to set up the major piece de resistance, and they tap the wooden crate. We got a killer prop here. It's like an animatronic robot. It looks really cool, and we're really excited about it. So,
what's it look like? Is it perchance a clown?
No, that would be cool.
Spider?
Well, yeah, a little bit actually, kinda. Yes,
Marley's slowly heading to some other direction of the boat to hey, look at the water. Oh.
Yeah. No, yeah. So tell him the story, Scott, and director Scott is like, I have friends in Boston. I went up to see them not too long ago, And on their neighborhood, there was like this house caught on fire, and like after it burned down, we saw this big thing out in the lawn, and it was like this fucking like half broken like animatronic thing, and so we just kind of grabbed it. It was really easy to fix up. I got some mechatronic engineer in Major Friends, and they kind of fixed it up over the weekend. It runs like a dream, so we're gonna have a couple shots of it. It's gonna look really cool in the ruins with like the king sending it out to kill the people on the throne or the threats to the throne. Like it's really gonna be cool. It's gonna win all kinds of student awards. I know. Like we were really lucky to have it. So yeah. You gotta improvise with what you have.
Marley is obviously still in earshot, but like facing away toward the water, just like trying not to laugh maniacally. Is I think what she's doing at the moment.
Ryan doesn't think this will work, but they're gonna try roll a persuade. You do realize this is like a cultural ruins that the damage that robot will cause to the land and like maybe to like all the infrastructure, and just bullshitting all these reasons. Like, don't you dare put that on this island. Like,
don't fucking turn that thing on.
Don't you dare. Yeah.
All right. This is going to be an opposed persuasion versus their human.
Yeah, I'm so good at these. 20.
Actually, they're like, wait, are you an expert on this?
Absolutely. No, that's why we're here. Like, we know the documents here, but that's why we needed our entire team to make sure, like, we didn't damage any of the property and all that. Like, we all have to be here to make sure this like goes well. Surprised that they didn't tell you before you guys came here.
Look, you got to help us then. If you can supervise us with it, like we're only gonna like use it a little bit. We just need a couple shots of we won't even turn on. Then you could like verify that we're not damaging anything, because the last thing we want to do is do anything. But yeah, if you could help us so much, it would mean so much to us. We can pay you if that matters, or like whatever, man. Just like, please, we really need this.
God. All right. Question. Their lighting guy, do they have one of those reflecting the sun mirror setups?
Yeah, they have some reflectors, sure.
I will like look over and be like, okay, I think these guys are going to be turning the shit on anyway. Like, they're fucking college kids. As soon as we're out of sight, this is happening. I'll be like, all right, no, we'll get those few shots real quick. Just don't turn it on. And we'll get those real quick. Actually, I'll help out. I'm going to be supervising. How about I hold this for you? So I'm going to be holding one of those reflectors.
Yeah. So this is all on the boat on the way up there, but they gotta work it out. So we can kind of composite the actual animate of it moving. We can shoot that in the studio over a green screen as long as we got the shot of it there. Like, we just really need the shot of it, the king looking at it in the environment, so people can tell it's real. And then we can animate it moving, and then we can get more footage of it actually in the warehouse. It'll look really cool. So so the director's already figuring it out. But yeah, you've been enlisted now, Ryan.
Great.
Yeah,
I'm helping.
You are helping. And they pop open the crate. See, take a look. Yeah, and it's your friend, the lion from Barbas's house. It is burnt. It still smells of fire faintly. And they've added some animatronic shit to it as well. Like,
only way out is through. Lighten up a cigarette. Just
oh boy.
So you all get to the island and begin to unload. Yeah, that's let's see here. That's probably a good place to stop off.
Well, I mean, we just got to pop in and get the documents, Ross.
It's
a fetch quest. Come on.
At this time, getting off the boat.
That's like two more rolls max we're making. Come on.
You're going to sidle up to Yersinia and just say, neither their film nor what they found in the burning house leaves. We'll see about them.
Yersinia just grimly nods.
Yeah, as you go in on, Emmeline goes to you, Yersinia, is like, have we met before?
Many times.
Really? I don't... were you in Dr. Darabandi's class?
No, but probably my daughter was.
Oh.
You see, she's run away from home recently.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, was she going to college?
She was.
Oh, which school?
She was going to school in Boston, and as far as I'm concerned, I don't need to tell you anymore because I have reason to believe that she's come to visit you.
What? Huh?
Don't worry about it. It'll make sense sooner or later.
Okay. All right. Well, I gotta go set up. Yeah. And so we leave as the sun is reaching. It's about 9 a.m. On September 7th. Let's see.
How many college kids are there?
There are 6.
And we have at least one clip for a pistol, so.
And we have a shotgun.
And a
In my
machete.
bag.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I thought the slasher thing was a joke.
No. I guess we'll see what happens next.
Fuck me.
Yeah. The boat leaves, and you all start walking onto the ruins of Marsh Island. And
take that, Berserk.
So questions, comments. I hope you all enjoyed it. And
I did enjoy it. I'm gonna need to invest in some sort of heavy duty blindfold and a more nocturnal schedule.
yeah.
I think it's very fun. I don't know if any of us know that Yersinia is using demons yet.
No, I don't think any of us
so
do.
good. Like, we all know
It's
shit's
very
fucked
funny.
up with
We're
all
like,
of us,
everyone's got weird
except-
shit going on, except obviously for Yersinia.
Except
normal.
Sin. She keeps her hands clean. Like,
Yeah.
unlike us tainted
So glad
commoners.
nothing bad is going wrong with Yersinia.
This is why...
It's fucking great. Okay, so 2 things. One, I love how fucking, like, apologetic dad Ryan was to Jørgen, which is like, do you need money? Do you need anything? I can do this or that. That was fucking great. And then also, I'm loving this, like, building wet work duo of Yersinia and Jørgen, who are just, like, both so fucked now.
Yeah. It's true.
Being trapped in the car was so much fun.
It was so funny.
I was so glad I got to trap Ryan in the world's most awkward lesbian drama.
And, like, you have to imagine that he's sitting in the back of a fucking Jaguar during this. His knees are at chin level as he tries to make himself
folded up like
smaller
a
and
chair.
smaller. like a bug drying out in the sun.
Not just any kind of person either. A 66-year-old man.
Yeah.
He's gonna snap, crackle, pop when he gets out of that Jaguar.
Listening to just our gay fury up in
Oh my god.
Very fun.
All right. So in the next session, we get to see what's on Marsh Island.
what's on Murder Island? I wonder.
Why would you say Murder Island? That's weird. That's a weird
Because
thing
we
to
might
say.
have to murder lots of kids.
You
Why
named
would you
one of
do
the
that?
fucking kids Ophelia. She's dying before the end of this one way or the other.
I don't know. Why would you do that? Like, that seems mean. They just want to make a little movie about a
They're
play.
film students. They have it coming.
Damn. All right. Well, we'll talk to you all later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.